Very good morning. Welcome all of you. Today we are going to see the topic called JavaScript client-side scripting. This is under module number 3 as a JavaScript. So the main purpose of using this JavaScript is the concept which is providing a programming capability for both the server side and client side of a web connection. This is the primary goal of using this JavaScript. And now we will see what is client-side scripting in this. So now we will see the JavaScript, what it means. It runs inside the browser, and this JavaScript was originally named as LiveScript, which is developed by the Netscape. Later in 1995, this LiveScript has a joint venture of both the Netscape and Microsoft people, and this LiveScript was changed to the another name called JavaScript. And the Netscape JavaScript has gone through many extensive evolutions, so that primarily the versions from 1.0 to 1.5 was changed. Right now it is in a version 3, that is 1.5 version, latest one, which is provided with the Netscape JavaScript people. And a language standard for this JavaScript, which is provided by the ECMA, European Computer Manufacturer Association 262. So that time at the time of 1990s, and this standard, this ECMA, this was approved by ISO 16262, and the browsers called Firefox and Internet Explorer 7, both browsers will just strongly support these JavaScript. And even though in client side there should be interaction with the user's input also, and it is dynamically typed. And this JavaScript, at the when we see the Microsoft JavaScript, means we can call it as JScript too. And this JavaScript has three categories. One is core, client side, and server side. When we see the core side, so this is the backbone, or we can say of this JavaScript, and which includes this core includes sub expressions, statements, and any some other expressions too. And when we see this client side JavaScript, this is a collection of objects, and just do the control of a browser, and we can say interaction with the user also. And for example, we can say this JavaScript, I mean XHTML JavaScript will give a response from the user as for example, we can say keyboard use, or on you can click a mouse. So these are the interaction which is provided by the Java client side JavaScript. And when we see this server side JavaScript, this is also same as the collection of objects, but it just supports the data only, and it just supports 15 different database forms like common electronic mail, POP, and then IMAP. So these are the things which is supported by this client server side based, and and then this server side is far less when compared to this client side, and it also, as a server side programming language, naturally this which is mostly on form handling and database access. And we will see in client side also in the next coming slides. And this is also dynamically typed language, and it is object oriented. In almost everything in the language is an object, and the objects we are used in JavaScript are prototype based rather than class based, which means the JavaScript shares some syntactic features of PHP, Java, or also quite different from those languages, because it just borrows some more features from these previous languages also. Now we will see the client side scripting, how the client computing takes place over here. First thing, whatever the things we by using this get and post methods we have used here, and just first thing, the process of the first thing is it just requires the data from the specified resource. The resource will be whatever it may be, and it just pass to the web server, and server will move to the any JavaScript any kind of JavaScript application, and it executes the JavaScript as required, and it just moves to the browser client side, and just this browser can load and display the page to the user, and we can give URL to open the window. So this is how it is happening in the client side. It is just requesting the data from the specified resource, and this server side is giving response back to the client along with the requested content. So this is the things which is happening continuously. And client-side scripting. So client-side scripting is like this is based on XHTML embedded scripting language, and you can embed any kind of so, and there are many advantages of client-side scripting, like you can processing can be offloaded from the server to client machines, thereby reducing the load on the server. And you can by displaying the content of your user, you can save your time too in this client side, and the browser can respond more rapidly to the user events than a request to a remote server, which improves the user experience. And JavaScript can interact with the download in a way the server cannot, creating a user experience much like desktop software than simple HTML ever would, because this can provide the frameworks or libraries to reduce a rich interaction between the client and server platform. So that because when we see this server side JavaScript, this is there is a collection of objects which supports only for this because it is a server side, and then it supports the database access only. So that it can interact with the downloaded HTML, and the data which is provided in whatever it may be, we can view the output in the form of HTML and frameworks. As we already previously discussed in that slide, the frameworks or libraries which is this JavaScript for the rich interaction between the client side and server side functionalities. And where does this JavaScript go? So this can be linked to an HTML page in a number of ways. The first thing is inline, and next thing is embedded, and then last one is external. These are the ways which JavaScript can go. And inline, when we talk about this inline, as simply we come to know by using this inline, we do have a scripting tags, and this by using this inline we can reduce the number of requests, and we can save our time. And embedded, we have used by using this embedded JavaScript, we can the ways we have used in four ways, like through scripts, and through src attribute, and through JavaScript, so all those things. And external, we can by using a single code, we can put it in, otherwise we can embed it in many web pages. We can, by using this external, we can do that. And in external we don't have a script tags too. And so this inline JavaScript, so it refers to the practice of including JavaScript code directly within certain HTML pages. So in this inline JavaScript, it just reduces request provided by the web page, and this will reduce the by displaying the content of information to the user also, it saves time to display the content of user content of content to the user experience. And this is a real maintenance nightmare. We can embed the information within a script tags, and this is the example of inline JavaScript example. And by using on click, we can see the and embedded JavaScript. This is somehow better when compared to the inline. So this embedded JavaScript can use in four ways. This client-side embedded JavaScript, we can embed our scripts in four ways. The first thing is you can inline tags between the script tags. The second thing, you can JavaScript attribute can use the inline src attribute from an external source. And the third thing is, the last one is, we can see in this element, by using this JavaScript protocol element, we can embedded JavaScript. So this is just placing the JavaScript code within a script element, and this is how the code inside the script tag we can give a command, or we can give any statement. So this is the embedded JavaScript example. And now external JavaScript. So by using this, this is the advantage of external JavaScript. You can by a single application, you can embed this single application into many number of HTML web pages. This supports we can, by using this external JavaScript, it separates the HTML and code, and it speed up the web page as it is. And JavaScript supports this separation by allowing links to an external file that contains. We can use the extension called .js, and in this external JavaScript we don't have any script tags also. And then eScript 5, we can by using this we can go for on mouse or on click That also we can apply in embedded Java.